Hi, my name is Jack, and this is Utililux. Utililux is an open source record label and events facilitator with an interest in creating music in the spirit of globality, immediacy and inclusivity, using established and accessible technologies rather than emergent ones to interrogate the forms and limits of contemporary music making. We live in a time when it's never been easier to make music, with cheap technology, free software, an abundance of online guides and communities, and vast opportunities for making music over digital networks. And yet, albums have still got these really long turnaround times. Music technologists can get bogged down in the technological arms race, spending loads of time and money on cutting-edge, up-to-date hardware and software, rather than using cheap or free existing alternatives to make music quickly. With the democratisation of music technology, all the wonders of full music studios available at home, the ability to self-publish music, shouldn't we be making music with a greater sense of immediacy? Utililux creates music which questions the ways of making and distributing music, and tries to move us from a sense of technological determinism, where the musician is a slave to his technology, to one of luxury utilitarianism. What is luxury utilitarianism? To answer that question, let's ask a few more questions. How long should it take to make an album? At Utililux, we believe that with the right attitude, using technology in a utilitarian way, you should be able to produce an album in 2 to 3 hours. And we do. Many of our releases are conceived, produced and distributed in the same day. Some of our albums have been made by processes known as blind sequencing, where the artist has made the music according to a set of production rules, but hasn't actually listened to the music during the recording, production and mastering process. Listening to your own music is the most time-consuming part of music production, and at Utililux we don't think it has to be mandatory. Where should you make music? We believe that live music should be performed from bedrooms and home studios, teleported into music venues via streaming services, and that with modern advances in battery technology and lightweight electronic music making equipment, synths and drum machines should be attached to bicycles for impromptu performances in parks or streets or public spaces. Who should make music? Music making should be accessible by people both with a shortage of money and a shortage of time. If music can be made quickly, on affordable equipment, the music making process is inclusive to people who work 6 days a week, people who can only afford a cheap laptop, people who live in parts of the world where there's limited access to electricity or the internet. Not everybody wants to make music, but some of the people who want to make music have got temporal and technological barriers. We'd like to remove those barriers. Who are the gatekeepers of distribution? Utililux takes a lot of inspiration from the world of open source software. If you produce music which in any way resonates with the philosophies of Utililux, we will release your music. If you wish to perform or collaborate or contribute to Utililux, we will do everything within our power to indulge you. Utililux intends to be a set of music making practices rather than an individual label or a company. Music practices which anybody could just copy and operate themselves independent of the original Utililux infrastructure. This is luxury utilitarianism. This is a world where the machine sings for us, as opposed to us singing for the machine. So what do we actually do? So by clicking the above links, you should find recipes. Here we have some suggestions for ways to make music quickly. This includes quick ways to use granular synthesis, to make ambient albums out of found sound and found records, ways of combining existing materials to create new works. Anybody who uses any of the methods listed here to make a piece of music are automatically considered part of the Utililux family, and we will release your music. Albums. Here we have a host of albums that Utililux and its contributors have made. In 2019, Utililux produced 29 albums, and in 2020 we've already produced 11 by January, and by 2021 we'd like to be producing 1 album for every day of the week. Cyclobusking. This is a collaborative bicycle-based electronic music busking project. Advances in modern battery technology, lightweight speakers, have meant that music equipment's become cheap and light. This creates interesting affordances for buskers. This project is an open core bicycle-based busking band, with both the musical instruments and the sound system attached to the bicycles. Anyone with a bike or an instrument they can carry can join, and each member must write 1 song for the rest of the group to learn. How do I get involved? All of our projects are in a permanent state of open call for contributors, and if you work with the spirit of globality or immediacy or inclusivity, then you're already a member of Utililux. If you want to get involved, please contact us at utililux@gmail.com.